Hey guys, we're here with Saqr, one of the co-founders of Crypto Oasis. How are you tonight?
Well, I'm absolutely happy. I heard a song the other day and it's my new motto, no bad days.
No bad days, I love that. That's something I should say to myself every morning.
Everyone should.
So tell me how you think the event went tonight and then a little bit more about Crypto Oasis and the types of events that you guys do.
Well, you're here.
Yes.
Web3 TV is here, which already is a statement that, this is going in the right way. But no, in all seriousness, art to us is something that we've started as an initiative to bring communities together. And today, we can see it's a full house again. And soon we're going to be celebrating a year. So, it's heartwarming to see the community grow.
So in only 1 year, you've managed to host so many events. Tell me a little bit about what that's like and the process.
I should start with the fact we're not an events company, right? So we do this to develop the ecosystem, and because we believe in the ecosystem and we believe in the uniqueness of the ecosystem. I think the UAE and anyone here right now will remember how they built this up, right? And really, the events are what the community is asking for all intents and purposes, right? This community is an amalgamation of tech, of smart people, of people that are in for a quick buck. But what all of them share is the need to communicate and to get to know each other, right? Blockchain isn't something that you can do by yourself. It's a team sport, right? So with that, we're quite proud of the fact that we get referred to as some of the best events in Dubai.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the report that you guys recently published about the ecosystem, maybe some of the insights that you learned?
Sure. We're super proud of the fact of this report. I mean, there's so much hard work that went into the space. It's a 290-page report, more than 70 thought leadership articles.
That's really long.
Yeah. When people say, "Hey, we've read the report," I said, "No, you didn't." But for all intents and purposes, co-published with Roland Berger, which is a leading consultancy, with the DLT Science Foundation, which is a leading education partnership between tech and education institutions. We have Circle in there, we have Ripple in there, we have Venom, one of the regulated layer ones in there. So we're really proud of that. And with that, in the report, we were able to identify a couple of things. The first thing is we proved that this is the fastest growing ecosystem in the world. Chainalysis actually provided the on-chain data for that.
So the Web3 economy or ecosystem.
The number of companies in the space are the most in the space. The growth we are seeing is the most intense growth on chain than anywhere else in the world, right? And all of this just started as a good idea by the Dubai government in 2016, right? I'm very proud of the fact to have been there this early and to work with the government, right? And
they're very accommodating, and they want these initiatives to be to go through.
Super open, and I think it's that leadership, that progressive leadership that we see over here, what drives this entire space, right?
Definitely. And can you tell me a little bit more then about maybe the creator economy and some of those creators that you interact with and what their vision is for Web3?
The creator economy is an important part of this entire ecosystem. Having said that, the ecosystem in itself, to limit it just to the creator economy, would be doing the ecosystem a miscredit, right? The ecosystem consists of investors and collectors, of startups and projects, corporates, service providers, universities and institutions in this space, and governments and associations. And the ecosystem is so wide that, we started off wanting this report to be a couple of pages, ended up with 290 pages, right? And that's a statement to the ecosystem. Now, specifically to the creator economy, things like art are the kind of hip and funky type of location that a creator economy is looking for. We'd have a hard time to put these guys that we see behind us in a conference room or a conference environment. But bring it to a bar, open it up, have it open for everyone.
More informal, more casual.
More informal, more casual, and suddenly everyone is thriving. So I'm really excited to see some of the leading digital artists here in the space. I'm really excited to see some of the leading digital economies setting up here in the space and pushing with that the agenda of the UAE to be one of the leading digital economies in the world.
And I wanted to ask maybe what you are personally interested in, like what trends are you personally following in the space?
So my favorite trend is the Crypto Oasis trend, right? So as Crypto Oasis, we believe that the Middle East and North Africa region will be the most unique region in the world, right? Why? We have some of the youngest people on average in the world over here. The World Economic Forum is suggesting that 50% of the entire workforce will have to be retrained. Well, if you have a young...
50%, that's half.
Well, think of it. Think of how much just ChatGPT is just one technology. It's one application of one technology. And look at how much it impacted people's life already.
I actually use it a lot.
There you go. 50% might be actually low fat. But now, if we consider that technology is going to impact all of our lives, right? Technology is already impacting this, right? People are seeing this on YouTube, on the stream channel somewhere, right? How is this then going to drive the entire ecosystem, and how do you enable that ecosystem for growth? I believe that because of the UAE, the Middle East and Africa region, the Middle East and North Africa region specifically, having some of the youngest digital native population, right? And these are numbers that everyone can check. I think we will have an edge beyond everyone else.
And is that because a lot of people are moving here already with ideas and companies that they want to develop on site?
It's a bit of both, right? So obviously this incepted here in the UAE, and many people don't know that, as early as 2016. Now, since 2016, there's 1,800 companies that set up over here. That's a serious number for just Web3. Wealth is moving to the UAE at an unprecedented rate. You had more millionaires moving to the UAE than ever before. You had more hedge funds being set up than ever before, more companies being set up than ever before. So wealth is moving to the UAE. And on top of it, right, or underlying all of it is this infrastructure element, right? And it's the infrastructure here in the UAE, this beautiful place that we sit in, internet connection where you can live broadcast anything, anywhere in the world, right? But also the regulatory infrastructure, that is driving growth from outside and from within.
It's very friendly and people are attracted to that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Saqr. I learned a lot.
Thank you for having me. It was an absolute pleasure. Thanks.